you hear me then? Alright. And you can also hear this lovely prelude music as well. So very good. Alright, let me just get comfortable. Alright. Comfortable on my bed. Cats get too comfortable right now because my cat's on the bed too. Come on, move over there a bit more. He'll probably move in a minute because my leg's partially on him.
Dad, where are you?
Alright. So, as you remember last time, we managed to beat Shiva on what, like, was it like the 4th attempt? I think it was the 4th or 5th attempt. I'm not including the time where I did very poorly at the very start and then just gave up, because that wasn't a proper attempt. That was more like just like a mulligan more than anything. So, but I'm happy with how I did in the end. So, and I will be using her if it should happen. Yeah, I've got the luck on him. There's some stuff I need to put back on him. Alright, so I need to put some things back on some characters because I used them on me to help with that fight. Steadfast block. I think I got that on because I took off the thingy one. The dodging one, where is it? Deadly dodge. Yeah, the deadly dodge is... So it says increases the potency and effects of deadly dodge. So I'm guessing potency means range, and the effects means probably some additional attacks or some additional effects carried out after the attack is done. So I want to put it back on for the time being just to see how it performs. Now it's at the 2nd star. Of course I'm going to keep healer magic on you for now because you're soloing. And I'll always keep these two on, or at least I'll always keep a elemental and have the elemental material on, because I feel like I like those two. Seeing as Cloud is the main character who you would use throughout most fights, especially to start a fight off usually, it would be good to have that. And he's almost nearly at Firaga. It's not Firaga, is it? Because oh no, there isn't in it. Firaga, yeah. So, in fact, I'm gonna have a quick look and see which of my materia is the magic materia is the lowest, because I might actually switch it out for the time being. Does was it the poison one? The poison one's quite low. It is 2nd level, but it's quite low. Does poison count as if I have it on my weapon with the elemental materia? I'm guessing it does. Oops, didn't mean to get rid of it. I'm guessing it does give me the effect of poison. I'm guessing it probably does. So we'll probably do that just to help it level up a little bit. Or should I keep going with fire for the time being? Because fire's nearly there, I suppose, so I can probably keep going with it until it's done. Yeah, we'll probably keep going with it until it's done and then worry about switching it over next time. So, deadly dodge, healing, yes, we want both of those. We also will have those, and I want the luck. So where's my luck again? Luck up materia. Aerith has it. God, I want it back, thank you. Thank you. So my luck is now increased by 20%. So if I just remove it quickly and look at my luck is 33. and see if it mentioned you can read a description of the elemental. You mean the elemental material or the element of poison? But anyway, the luck is 33, and then when we actually go to put it back on, it goes up by 7. 240. And it's just reached level 2 as well, so I'm definitely going to want to get it as high as possible, high as humanly possible, because I imagine a 50% plus luck would be a lot, and you'll get some really nice goodies. So put you like that. Fire, elemental, healing. Imagine if you put the healing there. Imagine like every time you attack it heals an enemy as well as does damage. That'd be quite funny. I think we'll go for that for now. Because the only thing that's not going to level up is the deadly drops, but we just would need to see how it performs. And you said to look at the material, right? I'm guessing. It says to use toxin-related spells, but it doesn't say anything about it on there, unless you're referring to the actual elemental material. As a note of linked material to infusing attacks with. Well, there we go. So yeah, it says right there. Right, fire, ice, lightning, and wind. So it doesn't work because poison isn't like an attack, is it? Like those 4, it's more like you can make a target be poisoned. It doesn't do like in immediate poison damage. It just like injures them over time, right? At least I believe that's what it does. Yeah, Biora, and Bioga. Oh, it does do it like damage. I can see that guy getting affected by it. So it gets initially affected and it explodes out like how ice does. Though it takes a while longer, if anything. It does both non. It doesn't do any elemental damage. So it just does magic damage and causes poison. Yeah. All right. I would like it if it does on your sword though, because imagine like it'd be quite cool to be able to like have a chance to poison enemies just from your attacks. Would be pretty nice. But anyway, I think that will be that for the time being. Like I said, I do want to use Chill Blade again at some point, but if it's not having anything that's linked, then there's no point in using it because I won't be able to use the elemental stuff. But we can upgrade our weapon now, so let's be sure to look at both of them and see what to go with for that. Do you know, the funny thing is, like I've said, that I like to focus on material slots and defensive abilities, but I do find myself gravitating towards also increasing my max MP, because you do use magic a lot in this game with the materia, so I do find that MP is actually very useful to have, while like an extra 150, especially if you're fighting a boss or like an enemy that can take damage off quite quickly, 150 isn't that much, so I feel like more lean towards the extra 6 MP can be more useful. So there's a toss up between those two really, because the other two on the other cores, that's attack and that's magic attack. Magic attack is something that I might also consider as well, but I think for core, increasing the amount of times I can use my MP and stuff, I think I'm looking forward to that one more so right now. If it was like a bigger increase than 150, I'd probably go with it, but because 6 is pretty good, I want to have the 6 of the MP. And of course I can go to Chadley and rearrange it if I do feel at any point that I want to change some things up, because I know there are limits. You can't just unlock everything. There will be some stuff you can't unlock, so that will be something that I will have a look at, especially because early on in the cores I had like only that one, or I had only these two, and it wasn't until later that I unlocked the third. So there will be times where I got stuff from the first call or the second call because I didn't know what was in the third call yet. So that might be something I will change later on. But for now I'm not too concerned. Just have the extra MP. Because how much does it have left? It says like it's 55 out of 60, so that's got 5 more points. So I wouldn't even be able to get an 8th call. A third call one. So I might have to rearrange it, but I'll rearrange it once I get to the highest levels. If that is what it means anyway. And then when we get there, that's when we will start min-maxing for my ideal choices. Magic attack power, so Punisher mode, damage, counter damage, magic attack power with high HP, or I can go with raw magic attack power at any. Because it's only 5, so it makes sense to go with this one just because it's more so anyway. And because this is more of a magic weapon, it would kind of make sense to use magic more so. Like I said though, I'm not going to be using this weapon, so it's not too much of a concern. Yeah, I think we'll get one of the magic attack power-ups. Let me just want to check something on this one again. So, 35 attack and 37. 35 attack and for 27. Magic. Yeah, so I've only increased the magic attack power once, and that was on the first one. Because this weapon does specialise more in physical attacks, so maybe if I were to reset it at a later date, I might replace the magic up with one of the more physical ones. But again, I might get another weapon later on, so... Well, I know I will, but it depends, you know, at what point in the game I will, because I don't remember all those little details. Then I might not even worry about it, but again, semantics until later. Yeah, you've got a lot, but we'll worry about it when you get into the party. And that's nearly done too. Alright. Quick save then to record all my changes. And then we'll have a look around the little town, if you can call it that, a little more. Alright, so where does the game want me to go? Oh yeah. It basically wants me to go back to where the house is. Okay. I wonder if I can leave, or do I still have to wait for that? Might have to wait still to go back.
Nuh-uh. No grown-ups allowed.
I love how he looks like he's wearing like whole soldier, like not his soldier, but like a normal soldier outfit, especially with the glasses on too.
Shit, this is enough to keep anyone up at night.
I don't do discounts.
Oh, so, yeah, I just realised what it meant when she said doesn't do discounts. That means she doesn't do anything that's reduced. Oh well, I'm not likely to buy anything now anyway. Right, the weapon store's over that way. I love how the weapon store is just like a minivan. Just like a mini camper van. It's funny.
Hey, looking for a new weapon?
TV's so boring.
Well, hey there.
What's new in it? So this is basically a better version of the VII one that has a link for it. But like I've said before, I like to focus on, yeah, I can use more materia, but I feel having the more defense increases or attack increases is more important right now than just like lowering everyone's defense just for the use of materia. At least certain characters anyway. There might be one character I might focus on full materia, but we'll worry about that when everyone gets back into the party. And this is still the same. Still all the same stuff. I do have one of those, especially one that I got as the reward then. So let me buy weapons, damn it. You see back on the older Final Fantasies like 6 and before, where you could just actually buy proper weapons and stuff, like just like different swords, different weapons for those characters. But here it's like, no, you can only really find your weapons, you can't buy them. It's like, well, thanks.
Nah, can't leave without telling her.
Man, why do you care? So that probably tells me that I can't go back to the church yet. Because if I can't go this way, then he's going to say the same thing for the other way. Almost guarantee that.
About wanting justice and all that.
But me being me, I always like to check things. So I'm doubly sure. Yep.
Nah, can't leave without telling her.
Oh yeah, did I? So my MP is now 52. See, I just like the idea, like, I've always wished, like, can I just go up here, buy some food, you know, just to interact with the world a little more. Just allow me to buy some food just so I feel it feels like it's that some of the things are actually interactive, not just there to look pretty. You know, I would like it. Oh yeah, let me just buy some, like, I don't know, noodles or something. What they would have in the slums, and just, you know, may not have any benefits. It might give you a slight benefit or something, but it's just there as like, hey, do you want to spend like about 5 gil on just helping yourself to some food? You know, just I like that sort of thing, and not many games do that. They always like, okay, there's no point, it's not a big deal, doesn't affect anything. It's just there to be there. But no, I just wish that sometimes they would.
Come on! No, it's much too dangerous. But I have to climb up there so people...
Oh yeah, there's no way to go around there. Oh, there's Aerith. I'm gonna go around the other way just in case it's a an area effect interaction.
It'd be great if they the spices and...
How about it? You hungry?
Huh? It's not safe up there!
See, that fan looks nice. Or that, it's like an air conditioner in it. An air filter unit. Just with the detailing on the amount of like grates it's got in it. That's nice.
Hey, be a little more careful, will ya?
Yes, ma'am.
Just the fact that they build their houses from scraps, which the scraps are from just the junkyard that Shinra don't want anymore. It's not even wood, because they can't even get trees, man. It's like, except for Aerith's house apparently, She's like super immaculate in many ways. Oh, there's more music over there. Oh, that's a jukebox. Okay.
When rich people walk, my boyfriend hasn't come home.
Want to join the watch?
Yeah, I'll join the watch if it gives me more money.
When rich people walk through here, their gil and jewels magically disappear.
You mean that they get stolen? Echo Mist. Also, what were you going to say? Because... Oh. No, that's what you already said. So what were you going to say? Because I saw you type in that.
Let's try and jump to the plate. Let's jump! I've been wondering, what should I be when I grow up?
Vial of Celeris. What's that? Celeris. Haste. Oh, it's a haste drink. So it's basically an energy drink.
If you're not doing anything, would you mind chatting with these ladies?
Everyone's good at heart, but sometimes people get lost and stray from the path.
This is the form of the victory song.
Some end up working for that Don Cornelio.
Is there no saving that?
Okay.
Midgar wouldn't be Midgar
Oh,
without
Tango
the
of
flavor
Tears.
the actors.
Yeah, it is the victory theme. Yeah. Haha. Da, 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 da. It's just like a tango version of it. That's kind of funny. Da, 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 da. Oh, cool. Stuff. That's fine then. But everyone should know that they should probably play the best song for these people in this little house, social area. Everyone needs to listen to the best music, right? There we go. They're gonna love this song. Yeah, they're gonna thank me later for listening to this song. I can tell these old people are really gonna love this song.
I wish I knew what those avalanche people were thinking.
Yeah. So grateful to me. No more items in this room, by the way. Just that one. Yeah, they're gonna love it.
Wouldn't be Midgar without the flavor the reactors.
This here's the Sector 5 Community
That's the
Center.
badger.
Truth be told, it's really just a place for us old folks to sit and chat.
Exactly.
Care
Now
to
you got
stay
great
and
music.
Keep us company a bit.
Now you got great music to
This
listen to.
here's the Sector 5.
Can actually interact with anyone on the side though.
I wish I knew what those avalanche people were thinking.
Also, what's with the in the chat from you
Nice boy who
in the
ended up
chat?
working for Cornelius.
Like, you saying it's not a good choice of music for them? You think they would rather listen to the tango fanfare? Dun, dun, dun.
Of course. It was there.
Oh, there's that doctor.
Now listen to me.
Can you say anything?
You stay away from
No.
there, all right?
Yeah, I can't go to that area yet. I always think of going to see her mum again, but I'm not too worried. I don't think there'll be anything there. I say that now, and whenever I say it, always gets me like eager to try it out, just in case. Like she might say something about her. Oh, whatever.
Is
I know.
something wrong?
No, I knew it was an
You
area
could
effect
say that.
interaction. There
Sounds
we
like
go.
someone spooked the kids.
Yeah, 2 of them disappeared. They ran away after this creepy guy wearing black clothes showed up.
A Turk?
That's what I thought, but no.
It's this guy who's always stumbling around town in a dirty robe full of holes. They say he's sick or something. Oh, and he had some kind of number tattooed on his arm.
I don't like the sound of this. I'm gonna check it out.
I know someone who fits that description. I'll come with.
Okay.
Come on.
I like how Aerith suddenly sounds not at all jokey. She's like, oh shit, so actually I care about is going on. These kids are disappearing. I best not sound like I am just making fun of it. It's like, nope, I'm definitely going to be super serious about it. There we are. So what did I have on you before? I know I had the magic cup. Ice materia, refocus, prayer, because they're your own things. I can't remember what I had on you now. Did I just give you the normal cure? I can't remember if I gave you just a normal cure. Probably not. And imagine giving Tifa a chakra. That's funny. Oh, have I not got assess on? I see, that's probably what it is. Because I haven't got assess on Cloud, have I? No, I do not. So yes, I probably do give her the healing, so I can have the assess. That makes sense. Alright. You can have the healing back. So you got prayer and healing, your refocus, that for some reason you already have. Ice materia, magic. So I will put the assess on just in case I do need it again, which is almost a guarantee. There we go. Well, who do you have again? You have Carbuncle, right? Which again, I'm kind of stereotyping her having the one that heals, but sue me, okay? I'm sure a lot of people will probably do the same thing. Okay.
I know you can do it! But I'm scared of the doggy.
That's what's called easy money.
I just find it funny that Cloud didn't ask for money to help out though. She's like, oh no, I'll come. I'll help. Why not?
Ever since he heard about
Well, so you're cool.
Come
I really
on.
like you.
I know this place is off limits to grown-ups, but if we want to rescue them, well, we gotta break the rules.
Very true.
Oats! You're back!
Aerith's come to help.
Yeah, leave it to us. We'll take care of it from here. But there are monsters out there! Don't worry. I've brought a super strong friend along with me.
I used to be a soldier. So where's the guy?
I don't know. He disappeared and we can't find him.
Right now, let's worry about the kids.
Come on.
I already said why I like that kid so much, because I find him cool. He's got like the real cool aviator sunglasses on. He's got like the more traditional looking soldier outfit on, and he's got a stick, and he thinks he's all in, you know, what is it? Large and in charge. That's the word I'm looking for.
Pretty blue flower, won't you talk to me?
Well, no, because it's not fucking blue. You dumb kid. So I like that kid over there, but I don't like you because you don't know what your colours. Maybe that's
Pretty yellow flower.
Oh.
Pretty red flower.
Oh, you're just kind of
Pretty
saying
white
things in
flower.
randomly. That was a bit weird. No idea why. No idea why you're talking like that, but whatever. I was gonna say
Please, help my
maybe.
friends come back home.
I was gonna say maybe the reason she said it was blue is because she hasn't been educated on what the colour is, which almost is in that way. It's a bit sad too, but it's not. I didn't even look what I got from that chest. I was too busy like being like, oh, what she's going on about, and then I have no idea what I got from that chest. What did I get from that chest? I just completely blanked out when that
They're
happened.
eaten by monsters.
Pretty flower. Pretty blue flower. Won't you talk to me?
Just looking around in their environment mostly, see what is going on,
Monsters outside.
see what they got going on and stuff.
They ran off this way. Be careful.
All right. Well, what did I get then?
They went.
Who knows? They're kids. Nothing to do but look all over.
I just hope we find them in time.
If you were paying attention, then what was it I got? If you're saying to me to pay attention, you should know what they got to them, right? If you were paying attention. Scrap. So a low-key version of the battle theme's on. That might be connected to where the comes from. Oh, there's enemies over there. That might be going down there. What is the map? Yeah, it looks like it's going to circle around that way. Oh, it is.
I've got this.
Don't you mean you've got this?
Come on. Enough.
That wasn't so bad.
Oh yes, I totally need to go down a ladder. I cannot just jump down from here.
Leave this to me.
I don't think so. Get him!
Was never in doubt.
That was a mega potion at least. I pay attention to that one. Anyway, the reason I'm asking is because just in case it was like an item I could put on and stuff. Just not something that was like a cosmetic item. Not a cosmetic. No, just like a healing item in some way. Not an item that you can use. I got the answer. It's not an item, it's part of a gear. If it was part of a gear, I would have wanted to know just in case I could pull it on and stuff. But if it's just a potion, then it's not nothing to worry about right now. But that was a mega potion, which I think is my first mega potion too.
Ah, there they are.
And they're not alone.
Guess I gotta.
Is that it? That's that. Come on. No holding back. It's over.
I'll take care of them. Moving on then.
I've got this.
Don't you mean you've got this?
Whatever. Here we go.
Quickly, we gotta save them.
All right.
You're obviously going to wake up afterwards. Again, a very unnecessary ladder.
Hold on!
I think I've assessed the smuggler, right? Yeah. Have I? I think I have. Yeah, I have. Damn Eric. Hurt that.
So long.
Fire, does it resist fire? I can't remember. It doesn't resist fire. It's nearly dead anyway, so probably best not to waste that on it.
Here it comes.
Take that.
Don't overdo it.
Finish it off with you. Do some magic. There we go. Oh, more enemies.
Hey!
Probably best to switch to Cloud for the time being. But I will use your Arcane Ward.
Can you take over for me? Hey! That was close.
By the way, I thought you had prayer. Stores small attributes or prayer. Ah, right. I get it.
Back to good now.
All right.
Go on!
Burn.
Stay back!
Calling fire. Let's finish it. Enough. Bring it.
Oh shit, I forgot that they explode. I was right in the way of that.
Just go away!
Keep it together.
So it's my turn? One more shot! Okay.
Bring it.
I don't know how long they'll last it for, but it should be powerful now, right? Boom. Do something. No, that did shit. It did nothing. Finish it off, Cloud, if you can. Bang.
We'll be right there!
It did. Oh shit. Fuck's sake. Funny ass. God damn it. I couldn't dodge though because I'm outside of battle. That's the annoying thing. I tried dodging, but because I'm outside of battle, it's like, nope, not allowed to do that. What a pain. But at least potions are the easiest thing to come by on this game ever. So I'm not wasting magic on stupid rubbish like that. And use the wrong enemy to use Tempest on. I wasn't using Tempest, was I? I was using just a triangle move. If that's what it's called, Tempest, then fair enough.
Watch out! The ground's really shaky. It's because of the reactor. You can't trust your feet.
I'll go. Come on.
It's so simple, really it is.
Thank you. That was cool.
Okay, let's head back.
Yay. Fun. One of those things, did that thing over there come alive? I don't think it did, so that's probably going to come back alive in a minute. Cooler than ever, because Cloud does simple shit and everyone else thinks it's cool. He's like, oh, I can do this every day, all day, and then suddenly, oh yeah, that's super awesome. It's like, oh, thank you. I know I do really awesome stuff, but it's no big deal. Where's that one? There it is. Come alive. Come alive. There we are.
No holding back.
Just go away!
Let's get some fire on you, shall we?
No escape.
Try dodging that. Finish it, Aerith. Do something. Oh yeah, there again. There we go. Nice.
How did you get to be so strong?
Well, you see, Cloud here used to be a soldier.
He was? Did you go fight in the war?
I might have.
That's a yes. Nice. Big stuff look easy, yeah. That's pretty much because soldier, he's bathed in mocha, which I can't remember how it worked. He's like, is he not like in a suspension tank and he's just like in it? I think it was. Is it right? Like I was saying, he's in like a regeneration chamber.
I'm pretty good at protecting myself, you know. Get him!
Oh, nice.
Grow up to be a
Leveled
soldier
up.
like you. You can't just grow up to be a soldier. You gotta work at it. Cloud thinks I'm good enough to be one, right?
Look at you, Mr. Popular.
That was so cool, you guys. Especially that, oh, yeah! Yeah, it was really cool when you went like, yeah, yeah! You've got it all wrong. Like that. No way, it was way faster than that. Yeah, yeah, like that. Fine, then how about, yeah, yeah, like that. Isn't that right, Cloud? Isn't that right, Cloud?
Now he's just ignoring him.
Come on! Tifa, wait! Tifa! Tifa!
Tifa.
Tifa? What's wrong?
Nothing.
Is Tifa like your girlfriend?
No.
Bet she's someone special.
It's not like that. More like... I don't know how to explain.
I see.
More like I don't want to know how to explain. Also, you said I used the wrong enemy to use Tempest on. So does like Tempest have a certain thing to it? Yeah, I want to use the Arcane Ward more so I can get its proficiency up, but I can't remember if it said that Tempest affects certain enemies or not, so I can't remember where to check for that. Maybe it'll be like on the thing. Maybe. Oh, Rare's refocus. Ah, so I can. Oh, I didn't know I could look at this stuff. Okay, refocus. Partition your ATV gauge into 3 segments, allowing for fast and charge. So it basically allows me to use 3 segments instead of 2. Okay. Arcane Ward. Soul Gain Prey. So it doesn't tell me there. It just says its abilities: Prey, Soul Drain, Arcane Ward. Okay. It does tell me all of her abilities, but it doesn't tell me what thing he does. Yeah, but it was right next to it, wasn't it? It still was right next to it when it went off, like at least close enough to be affected by it, I thought. And it didn't exactly move that far away. Okay, but I didn't know I could look at this stuff because I haven't really been on the party screen, but it does tell me what the refocus does, so that's interesting to know, and it is pretty useful, especially to get more actually attacks out. But what is Aerith's normal limit then? I wonder, because what was it I could use? Was it I could use the summon? Was it I was able to use the summon in those series of fights, or was it a limit? I think it was the summon because I didn't get damaged properly, but I think I was able to use a summon, which was kind of pointless. Because I didn't really need to use a summon, I was mostly doing pretty well as it was. I don't think a summon was necessary. Plus I didn't even get a chance to really use a summon, I had other things to use. So I didn't think to really need to use a summon there. Was it a summon? I think it was a summon, right? Because I remember seeing the gauge, it was a summon. But no, the summon wasn't really necessary. I wasn't necessarily struggling. And it wasn't a long fight either. The fight was over quite quick, so I knew what the enemy was weak against. I knew how to like take its health down quite quickly. So it wasn't such a big deal. The summon would have just been there and just like been overkill, if I'm honest, and it wouldn't have lasted that long. You're level 18 now, are you? Good. Healing Wind. Did it say actually in the party, or does it not say it because I've got the thing on? Probably doesn't say it because I've got it on. No, there it is, right there. Yeah, Healing Wind. Summon a Soothing Breeze to restore moderate amount of HP. Right. So, does it give me the it might give me the option to use both, right? It might say, oh, do you want to use Refocus or do you want to use Healing Wind? Ah, I see. I should definitely check out because, like I said, I think it was definitely a summon that I could use, not her limit. Like I said, it just didn't get a chance to use either of them even anyway because the battle was over quickly. And it wasn't necessarily that hard. The only part that was annoying about it was the HP cutting because the enemies explode. But other than that, I would have hardly got hurt.
He doesn't see me. Be quiet.
Kid's got like a mini Buster Sword. That's cool.
Thanks for helping our friends. He doesn't see me. Be quiet.
Also, that's not what I'm asking, by the way, about using summon and anything. I was saying that I wasn't sure whichever one it was that was there. But I didn't think to use it because I thought, oh, I'll do the damage or I'll do a certain attack. Like the limit or the summon that was there, I just didn't feel was necessary in that time. That's why I never used it.
Thank you.
It was over and done
From now
quickly
on,
enough.
if you run into trouble, promise me you'll find an adult, okay?
Okay, I will. And here, since you're so cool, you guys are both grown-ups, but you're also one of us now. You can come and play here whenever you want.
It looks like it's just a key item. Yeah, key item. That's cool. The proof that you've been accepted by the Joanna and Sectified Slums as one of Rome provides access to their secret. Oh, okay. Neat. Also, I like your sword too. So I like how no one's questioning about the guy in the robes, like no one said anything yet. Oh, there we go. On cue.
Don't worry, it'll be okay.
Wait! Not him. It looks pretty damn similar.
Huh? There's the number, but why 2?
Who knows? Come to think.
The reunion. Is nothing to fear.
Cloud, get it together. Come on.
You don't know who Sephiroth is, do you?
Sephiroth, the war hero? I know he died in an accident 5 years ago. They said so on the news.
Maybe they did. But I've got a feeling he's still alive.
Oh, right. Come on, let's go.
Then you must
She
be
seemed a
from
bit
the
like,
legendary-
I don't know, didn't seem to like that almost.
What was the next line again? You can't catch me!
But I think I remember now. I think they're followers of Sephiroth, I believe, because aren't they the ones that chant his theme at the end? I believe, and they are the ones that help bring him back. If I recall, I'm starting to piece together some things now.
My dad told me that man, he used to be a soldier when he was younger.
What, you mean the guy in the black robes?
My dad told me that
Also,
man,
you're the cool
he used
kid.
to be a soldier.
You are the cool
My
kid,
dad
sure.
told me that man, he used to be a soldier.
Hey, Cloud. I know a lot of people around here need help. When I'm out on patrol, a lot of them tell me about their problems. Do you think you might be interested in helping out?
Well, I'm all for it. We still have plenty of time.
I'm on the clock.
Don't
Why?
worry, I give you permission.
I always have the latest information. Come find me if you want to know.
So just notice that you're wearing a Moogle outfit. Mysterious Moogle merchant. Oh, you're the one who's going to want the Moogle medals, aren't you? Nice.
Oh my, is that a Moogle?
You can see me, Kupo? Then you two must be very, very special people. In that case, welcome to the Moogle Emporium. I'm the owner, Moggy.
You must not be familiar with Mog the Moogle. It's a pretty famous fairy tale. Mog wanted to bring happiness to all the Moogles of the forest, so he decided to open a shop of wonders.
That's right, Kupo. I opened a store to bring happiness to the slums, like Mog. And you know, only people with the purest of hearts can even see Moogles.
You talking about me?
Well, Moogle magic isn't perfect, Kupo. Anyway, we've collected all kinds of rare and wondrous goods. They can be yours if you've got enough Moogle medals, but they'll need to buy a membership first.
And he also offers what Final Fantasy VII people would probably call the song that is torture worse than the what? I don't know what that means exactly.
If you find any Moogle medals, you can spend them here, Kupo.
So, Moggy, what do you do with the medals we give you?
Oh, you know what? I use them to make everyone happy. That's the duty of every Moogle.
Of course, just like Mog the Moogle.
Yay.
I see you're working hard, Mr. Merc.
Yep,
So what are you gonna do next?
keep on working hard.
As you always do, I'm sure.
You know, this is how I earn a living.
Huh? Really? I thought you were just doing it for fun.
I suppose some people do.
Hello, I'm some people. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, she doesn't want to get paid. But my god, if I were trapped in a room listening to nothing but that song, I would go crazy. Oh, is this the golden saucer? Oh, it is the golden saucer, isn't it? Yes. I recognise it. It is the gold saucer. I recognise it now after you mentioned that. I was like, oh shit, yeah, I know the theme now. I remember it. In the original game. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Give me that shit. I want that. Ooh, there's a new thing for her. Man, I could spend a while here looking at stuff. What is all this? A collection of writings that discuss the mysteries of the planet. Ah, right. Skill points. I mean, if I literally didn't buy that, I would have enough to buy more. Salvation badge. But I imagine I'll be able to come back here, so... Wow. That's a lot of magic damage. What's the wind scarf? A scarf made that makes the wearer feels if the wind is on their back. And about slightly filled ATP gauge. It's an accessory. Distinguished emblem that purportedly lifts all burdens from the wearer's shoulder. Increases the effectiveness of healing spells cast on you when HP is 25 or lower. Okay. Apparently starting battle with him, slightly more HP gauge is much more worth it, apparently, to them anyway. Give me that graveyard key. I want that. Which doesn't look like a key really, but looks like it is literally a nail connected to, like, I don't know, like a curtain ring or something. That's kind of funny. I mean, they're okay, but I feel they're not necessary. I want your staff. Definitely gonna get your staff. But we're gonna level up your current staff first. So I need to make sure to use your ability more so. And then we will buy both the characters who are here now, so... A premiere on proper sword technique. Increases Cloud's skill points. When it says skill point, does it increase the maximum that I can have on the sword? Is it like... Yeah, that's a point, actually.
You guys...
Oops.
Great! Thanks to you, I've got a ton of medals, Kupo. Which means I can bring happiness to a ton of people.
Good for you.
Huh.
Hey, Cloud. Maybe say it like you mean it?
Not until I'm happy. Go on, work your magic. Make me smile. From ear to ear.
I'll need a lot more medals, Kupo.
Well, that won't do. Come on, Cloud. Let's go get more.
Good luck, guys!
So the thing, what I was thinking then, when it says to increase my skill points, is it like a one-use thing? It is probably a one-use thing, but like, is it, can I waste that? Like, that's the thing I'm thinking. Can I waste it by getting it now? Or is it something that is going to benefit me? It's like, it's just going to increase my skill points, and if I reset my skill points at some point, am I going to lose out on it? That's the thing I'm thinking. You might not know that far into it yet, though. And yes, that exchange is pretty cool. I was like, alright, the combo makes me smile, and I was like, more medals, please. Yeah. And that exchange itself is, like, funny. Yes.
See anything you like?
Yeah. I think I will buy them because something at the end of the day that you gotta, you know, if you're playing it for the first time, you've gotta, like, you know, do something right. Yeah, but what I mean, so that's what I guessed. But like, what if I reset my skill points from Chadley? What if I reset them? Do I still keep these points that I've got when they're reset? That's something that I don't think you know, or I'm just spitballing that you probably don't know. I mean, I probably do keep them because if I didn't keep them after resetting, then that's a bit shit, you know, a shitty thing. But yeah, screw it. First time for everything. So give me my skill points. Yes, thank you, and give me air of skill points. Thank you. Nice. We'll save those two for later. Don't need that. Don't need those. Job is good. We'll get those later when I get more, and I can afford to get both of them at the same time.
Thanks, you guys. I've got a whole mountain of Moogle medals now. Soon I'll be able to make everyone here super happy.
That's wonderful. So, like Mog the Moogle, you'll be able to make all our hopes and dreams come true?
Not just yours, Kupo. The wishes of every single person in the slums.
It's a lot of wishes.
Lots of people in Midgard love to collect Moogle medals, you know. They'll pay anything to get their hands on more. I'm using the money to set up more shops all throughout the slums, Kupo. I'm giving jobs to the other kids and making life better for everyone here. And that's how I'll make everyone happy.
That's one way of doing it, Kupo.
And I've got extra happiness for you too.
So what's to stop us from selling directly to these collectors?
Moogle magic, Kupo?
Next time, keep your plans to yourself.
Thanks, you guys. By working together, I know we can make the world a happier place.
Huh. So I just noticed that these bags have got pictures of Moogles on them for some reason. Probably where he keeps his merchandise. I don't know, I like this song actually. I don't know about you, but I do like it. I don't know, it's just because I remember being there in the original game and it was just like so bright and vibrant and gold as it is. And then later on it gets destroyed, because screw those people who do that. I remember it does get destroyed. It's a pain in the ass. Because once it's destroyed, obviously you can't go back. So you're going to have to do everything that you possibly can at there, including all the chocobo races, all the shit, before it gets destroyed. Because once it gets destroyed, you basically lose out on everything that you can possibly do there. So I am like, screw you, basically. Anyway, I'm fine with that. I'll take the risk even if it does. You sure you don't remember it? Well, it's not exactly spoiling it for you, is it? Because, you know, you played it before, and like, I personally don't see how it could be a spoiler if I'm just mentioning it, because I've only just remembered it. So, but it does get blown up, but I can't remember who by though. Can't remember exactly. Alright. It's a spoiler that's like 20 years old, so, you know. Que sera, sera. Let's use these points, shall we? You got some good points now. Oh, so it does. Okay. So I'm level. Oh, I see now it works now. So it goes up to level 5 on the weapon, and each level probably unlocks a new core. Okay, I understand more now how this works. So if I go onto my Buster Sword, for example, I've got a new core. Exciting times. Alright, that's how it works. Okay. What have we got? A lot of strong stuff. Nice. Plus a new material slot. You know I'm going to go for that material slot right away, so... Fuck! I'm one away! No! Let me have it. I want it so badly. Damn it. Why is it that you start for 4, 6, and 8, and you be so greedy as to go up to 12? How very dare you. Why don't you go up to 10? not going to work no matter how many times I press it. God damn it, even after I bought that bloody stupid book, I still don't have enough for it. I'm not happy at all. And also, why is it a core 3 but only still has 150 HP? Damn it. Give me more HP than that. I'm starting to think that when I do reset, I might not get the HP unless it's 200, because 150 doesn't seem like a lot at all. Whatever. Let's just see what the other one is. It probably has a new material slot. If it has no material slot, then it might link them together, and that would be nice. If it does link them together. You do. Does it link them together, or does it actually give me a new one? No, it just gives me a fourth one. Okay. Trade-off. Recover MP when receiving significant damage. That's actually very handy. It's probably that's actually like an ability. Yeah, trade-off is actually an ability. New material slot. Okay. Alright. I understand. Oh yeah, that's why she got like 60, because it's a new weapon. But you'll be able to afford something good, so we'll see. Plus, your weapon's only level 3, right? Or don't you get a second core? Apparently your second core's been avoided, is that right? Where am I? No, you just kind of like skip a core for some reason. I wonder why you skip one. It's a bit odd. You can see it right there on the top right. It's just like it skips over one, which is a bit odd. So defense, HP. See, yeah, I'm just not been getting HP a lot after I realised that HP is a bit like eh. So what do you get? 2 new material slots. Oh yes, please. So you link them and you link them. So you might do something separate, but because it's the first one that you're just going to link them. I like that. Yes. I want to link my material slots. And then what will you do? You just give me a new one, okay. Thank you. Nice. Nice. Yeah, when I reset my weapon things later on, I probably will just not bother with the HP up, because I don't think it's that worth it, considering how much it costs. Like, you see, the thing I don't understand is that even on the lower costing ones, it's still like 150, and then when you get to the ones that are really expensive, like the 12 and stuff, or the SP, they're still 150. It's not worth it then. It's like you're paying more for the same upgrade, while when it's like attack or defense boost on even magic or physical, they each increase each time from like 4, 6, 8 plus 12 attack damage and stuff for the cost that you pay. So I don't know why that is. Why does those stats get affected better for the money that they cost? And HP's like for 150 cost the same. Well, no, it's like it costs more, but it does the same from like 4 to like 12 SP. It's still 150 HP. Don't know. I don't know why. It's a bit odd. And a bit cheap. It should give you more HP than that. Okay. A new material slot. Right away, please. Thanking you. More attack damage. No more slots. So let's just have a quick look. So max HP, max MP, magic power. Fire. So this one seems more like an offensive staff, more so than a, like, you know, healing magic and stuff. Extends the duration of derivative effects applied to the enemies. Yeah, I always like that. Magic boost for MP. Magic regeneration boost, magic attack power. Okay. I'm not too worried about those. We'll definitely increase the MP. Because you're more magic. So we'll definitely increase the maximum MP. Max HP and magic attack power. Magic attack power is also there. MP regeneration boost. If it increases MP reduction and speed during battles, yes, I'll get that. Increases the attack spells at max. So that basically means that it's a 20% boost for one spell, because after you use one spell, it's not going to be at max no more. Yeah, I want that. And it's a 20% boost. That means that any spell that I cast first will be 20% powerful, but as soon as the MP is not at max, it won't have that effect no more. So I think for the time being, increasing my raw magic is more worth it than just increasing it for a one-time use. And I know that if you were to get all of the HP ups, you know, it all stacks, right? But your HP, it's just not worth it for 150 if the cost is going to be like twice the amount for the same reward. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to you? I'm just curious. Does what I say about the HP, does that make sense to you? On how I don't think that it's like worth it, because especially it's not worth it for the higher cost. So I want to increase my magic attack power. That's Badger. And the reason I'm avoiding those for the time being is because, again, I don't have her with a specific type of magic. Sure, she has ice by default, but I could easily change that on when the situation presents itself. So that's why I'm not too worried about increasing a specific one right now. Well, I'd rather just increase the raw damage, basically. There we go, managed to use up all her points for that. So that's good stuff. And as you can see, basically her silver staff is better than her first one because of the more magic it has. Strike fewer enemies, conjure ward, one-time use activation. So yeah, I'm going to keep with the guard stick until I get its proficiency up. So I'm going to be using Aerith a bit more to use Hat move to get the proficiency, so it can also use it on that one, which is I'm going to switch to that one when it is at max. And you need to get one more skill point to be able to get the benefit of getting those two. So what is your magic? Jesus Christ, your magic attack power is 149, even with the guard stick. Dang. You have a lot. But you also have a lot of attacks, I guess, you know. I'm at the level now where I guess like over 100 is not a thing that's like surprising, okay. Just, it seemed like a lot, that's all. Also, I was kind of right when I said about the how it affected the ATB gauge. Like it doesn't necessarily fill it up faster. It just gives you an extra slot. So I wasn't too far off when I guessed that. Ooh, I am 5 AP away from getting Karaga this early in the game. I'm awesome because I've used it as soon as I've got it, and it's nearly at max. Preyer's doing well too. Magic up. That's getting there. Ice Materia is nearly at max. Already at max. Max. I do like Deadly Dodge. I certainly do. I've used it now and I understand how it works. Like I think it allows me to follow up with more attacks. It allows me to like go into my normal attack combo directly from the Deadly Dodge attack, and also it does draw enemies in as well that I've noticed as well. So yeah, attack command and do an air damage immediately after dodging. And I think it says in the party more about it, doesn't it? Does it say about it? No, it does not. But it does. It does bring the enemies into me as well. And I do like it. Don't get me wrong. I think I'll use it in harder battles. But I think for the time being, because it's at max now, I want to level something else up. I want to give something else a chance to level up. So I'm going to use a different materia to level up another materia. Well, it depends. Area from Tifa, for example, would basically be built to have lower HP than the other two. So make it so that you would want HP, you really got to do pay for it. I would say that to be really careful with the... What's the gas bows? The gas bows. Oh, I get what you mean. Like Faraga, Fundraga. Yeah, I know that they... I've noticed, like, going from fire to, like, Farah, I've noticed that they do take longer to cast, but they're, you know, you just got to be in the right place at the right time. I'm not going to use them, like, when I'm next to an enemy. Like, you know, I'll make sure to be further away. But more powerful, you know, is good to have. So I care about that. No, we didn't. We fought the were-rabbits, we fought the hedgehog thingies, and we fought the those steampunk machines. So there was nothing new to assess during those fights. They were all enemies already fought. So yeah, I'm gonna replace the deadly dodge for the time being, just so I can get something else to level up. And I think I'm gonna have the one that I used when I was fighting Shiva, the steadfast block materia. Further decreases enemy damage and fills the ATB gauge when guarding. I want to get that up a bit because I feel that would be pretty good. Provoke, don't need first strike. I feel that this is more worth it long time. Long run. That's the badger I'm thinking of. HP up. Yeah, I feel like just having the materia of HP up is more worth it. Just more worth it to do. Oh yeah, I forgot that I had the steel. Oh yeah, I've got the steel thing, haven't I? Right. Go to enemy intel quickly. You have an antidote that's stealable. Hedgehog pies have ethers that are stealable. The smogger has echo mist. Okay, so nothing rare. Nothing rare to do that, but okay. I do want to have steel on when I fight certain enemies though, because obviously fighting bosses and stuff, you might get good shit from it. But I think for the time being, I want, yeah, doubles ATB when activated. Yeah, I think so, right? We'll probably go for that. Okay. Yeah, we'll go for the steadfast block for the time being. I think I want to get that a bit leveled up, and it will be handy to, when you block and take less damage, and it also fills at the ATB gauge, so it will be handy, especially when you're like on low health and you don't want to attack, you want to be more defensive to get your ATB up. That will definitely help that, so I'm going to probably level that up a little bit. Fire, steadfast, deadly dodge, luck. Oh, I took the access off, didn't I? Whoops, I want the access on. I wanted to replace you. Okay. We'll keep the access on. I took off the wrong one. There we go. That'll do. And then I think you're fine still, right? Yeah. The refocus, it does use 3, right? And it's already at max now that I know what it does. I might take it off for the time being and then level something else up with her. That's what I'm probably going to do as well, because it is handy, but like how often would I need it unless I'm in like a actual like boss battle or something. So what should we give you to use that you can level up? Barrier might be handy. You've already got healing spells though. Is there anything else I can just give on you for the time being? What level is that? It's got a little bit to go to the Man of War. Give you an MP up. Get that bit more experience. You've already got the magic up, right? Yeah, you already have the magic up. See, I really don't understand how that would work with other enemies, but I'm really curious, like when I'm just going to check that sometime. Is that a more ATV gauge battle? Yeah, have her use provoke, that would be funny. Yeah, you've got that on, refocus. I think we might give you the MP up and level it up a bit more. Steel I can only really think to need it when I need actually steel off enemies. Right. Yeah, we'll give you the MP up for now, just so you get some more a little more experience for it. Magic up, MP up. So put you to prayer, ice, prayer and healing, MP up. Put you two together. So you got the magic boost and the MP boost, which gives you how much? It gives you 5 at the moment. Okay. Also, because yeah, you're still saying the same stuff. Okay. So we both have 2 offensive spells. We have fire and we have ice. 2 are probably the most common ones. Besides lightning, it might also be very common too. Wind, probably not so much. But yeah, so I replaced the focus with the MP, and I've also replaced the deadly dodge with the steadfast for the time being. Alright. Are we all happy with that? You happy with those changes? I'm happy with those changes. How long have we been playing for as well? Playing for just over a bit over an hour. Okay. I might play a little less tonight because it's already 2:20. Yeah, 2:21. So we'll probably play for like up to an hour and a half before it gets too late. We'll see. We shall see. We'll get a drink afterwards as well. So yeah, you didn't answer my question. Are you happy with those changes, Arcanal? Oh yeah, there was something else I also found out as well. That you can change the distance of the camera. I didn't know you could do this. But I did feel happy it is a very odd objective to use. So yeah, I found out that you could pull the camera out a little bit more if you do it up rather than it being so close. But in all honesty, it doesn't really do too much. Like, I was hoping it'd pull it out enough so I could see like all of Cloud, but it still doesn't.
Well, what do you think? Do I have what it takes?
Because sometimes when I'm looking for stuff, it feels like I find it hard to see. So sometimes I have to turn the camera. But I was hoping a 3 would make it so I could see his whole body. But I still can't quite see his whole body. But it's better than nothing. Better than certainly being as close as it was. Did anyone else you watch notice that as well? Because it is actually very handy to have. Alright, so we're going to go to the... Where are we going now? Just going to go and help people, are we? Seems like it. Yeah.
Moggy's kind of interesting, huh? He's weird, but he makes everyone around him really happy. You'll see.
Alright, let's go and help some folks. Because do we actually have a main mission that we can choose to skip it? Yeah, we could just go back to the house. Okay. So we do have a mission to avoid these side quests, but we are going to do so. Because I guarantee, I think 1 or 2 use the camera options, but not all. Because it's not something that's like mentioned, and it's not something that's really obvious when you go to the settings either. I wish you could have better camera zooming out though still. Like, allow me a manual, like, when I'm in game, just, like, to zoom out a bit more on my character, but... Because even free hardly does anything, it changes very little. But it's better than nothing. Alright, so let's go do these side quests. Because, I don't know if I mentioned to you, but I did do the side quests when I was in the Sector 7 slums, as you saw on the map. So I did get the discovery quest with Tifa. And if you are wondering, because you haven't asked, and I haven't said, I did choose to go with the mature outfit for Tifa. Mostly because the way it was worded was, it said mature, then it said sporty, question mark, exotic, question mark. So the only one that didn't sound like he was unsure of the answer was mature, because that one didn't have a question mark, implying that he kind of like was thinking more towards that one. But the other two are like, maybe, maybe not. So I'm glad I went with mature, because in most people's opinions, mature is the right answer, or the best answer at least. Because even me thinking, when you say sporty, she's like, oh, we're pretty much wearing that. And exotic, she seems like a bit odded out by that. But mature, it's like, oh yeah, we're not kids anymore. It's like more like humbling, a more humbling answer, oh, we're not really kids anymore, so it makes sense. You haven't seen anyone pick it yet? Really? Mature is the outfit that a choice outfit, but funny enough, I haven't seen someone pick it yet. Really? Really now? That was the very first one I chose, because I had a save beforehand, so I wanted to see your responses to the other two answers. So my first response was mature, so that was my main answer. And I went back and checked the other two, and I didn't like them as much, so I was like, nah, I'm sticking with mature. Because apparently, like I said, mature is supposed to be the best option. Oh yeah, to see what exotic would look like. Yeah, I had that in my mind too, like what could it be? But I was like, nah. She didn't really sound too keen on it. She's like, oh, So I was like, no, mature sounds the best. So I was like, yeah, go mature. So you will see what the result of mature is when we get to that point. So look forward to that. Alright. Do we need... No, we've been auto-healed, so... We'll go back that way. Oh, I can see a bit more of you now. Yeah, I definitely notice it in this area. A bit more. Oh yeah, I can almost just see all of you. Just. If there was an option for a full, I think it would be perfect. But we're at max HP, and look at your HP is huge, Tifa. Alright, let's go and help this dude. In some very weird coloured clothes. Green and pink.
Shinra weapons are on the rampage.
And you're
5
ginger
of them,
too.
like floating eyeballs. I saw them wander off into the scrap, but if they come back into town, it'd be a disaster. We need someone who's willing and able to fight.
I'll handle it.
I like how
You
she
will?
just looks at him.
Oh man, you're the best! I could hear them shouting intruder detected or some other nonsense when they floated off. Be careful, they look dangerous.
So, do you think
She like looks at him like, Cloud, you know what to say.
Those creepy floating eyeballs are probably still in the scrap. There were 5 of them in all. I hope.
Sure hope not.
So I'm going all the way back. Can I go back to the church? No, I probably can't go back to the church, because going back to the church is all the way over there. So it might not let me go that far. But I'll certainly try it, because you know how I am. I kind of want to go to bed too, but you haven't got a game to play like me, because your life is unfortunately very hard. Unfortunately so. And this is this music. Is this the music that I still really liked? Well, no, this is the one that you get from the Scrap Boulevard. So this is like the let's go on a mission. Let's go on a side quest. This music is side quest music. That's what I'm going to refer to it as. Oh yeah, this is where it's locked, isn't it? Oh, is this where? Can I go in here? Ah, nice. I can go in here. Is this the key that I bought? Because I thought the key that I bought was for down there, but it's for here, is it? Possibly. Huh. What's in here then? Fight? It looks like a fight arena to me. Or is it just a place I can recuperate? It might just be a place I can recuperate. No, there's some webs. So there might be some bug enemies. Or is this just a place I can use a bench? Because it's a pretty open area just for a bench. Not that I need it right now. Okay. Yeah, we're right on the edge of the plate there. There's got to be some like bug enemies at some point, I'm sure. Alright, so we're looking for those things. It's a good thing I opened the shortcut door, isn't it? Oh, I might not be able to go here yet. I just want to double check. Might be for something else. Might need another key. Yep, another key. Yeah, those mechs that I thought reminded me from Final Fantasy VI. I still think they do remind me of Final Fantasy VI mechs. At least I like to believe that they do. Alright, I'm in my goal area, so... Come on, I need 4 more Moogle medals for the time being. Alright. Bear with me a moment, I just need to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Are you still there? Good. Alright, let's go and find these. But first, I'm going to take the sensible and smart decision to do some actual work and check my enemies before I fight them, to gain an advantage against them by choosing the right element that they're weak against. So what, they're the sentry rays, are they? Something similar to that? There's like sentry drones, sentry like the... where are they? I wish it would show the picture without having to click on it, because that would make it so much quicker. It's the mono drive, I think it is. Yeah, they're very similar to the mono drive, so their weakness is wind. So I'm guessing that the others that I'm going to find are weak against wind as well. So what we will do is that we will replace one of these with the element that you're weak against. And it said it works with wind, right? It works with wind. So what we're going to do is that we're going to switch it to the wind, which Tifa has. But we're going to switch it to me, so I can use an element that they're probably weak against, to be smarter about things, make the battles easier, even though they don't necessarily need to be easier, but this is a smart thing to do. Alright, clever stuff. Be a bit more, like, I find that some people I watch on things in general, they don't usually think about this stuff. I'm not saying I'm thinking about it makes me better than them, I'm just saying, like, the choices are there. The reason that the enemy intel is there is for you to look at and to know what you're going up against if you've already like checked them out and stuff, you know. So it's just something I feel that, you know, I've assessed this similar enemy before, I know what they're weak against, I'm going to use it against them. You know, be a bit more smarter about the situation, not just rush in, go hack and slash style. No, just be more thoughtful on the situation. They're those Gorgas.
Easy.
Go on!
Oh, yeah, I want to use you, don't I? Oh well, didn't really get a chance. But your healing interior improves, so that means I now have... I have Karaga. Nice. Very, very nice. I have the best healing spell. I am so happy about that. And I've been playing for 21 hours and I have the best healing spell already. I am super pleased about that. And we will keep it on because, sure, prayer is good, but you have to have 2 slots to use it. So I don't want to feel like if I'm in a situation where I need 2 slots, I don't want to feel limited. So I will still keep it on even if it is at max MP for now. SP, AP, AP. Oh, there we go. It has like a circle. Okay, I didn't notice that. Okay. Let's go this way first then. Because there wasn't nothing here before, so I assume there probably will be now.
Man, come on.
Yes.
Come on.
That's it! This one's for you!
Allow me.
Haha, so you are weak against wind. I was right. Nice. My page on my drive, no idea these creatures survive contract 5, so... Oh, fine. Alright.
It's on you.
So it's my turn?
I'm gonna use you. Shouldn't have dodged that, should have just held it down like that.
I'm waiting.
your arcane
Get
ward.
serious.
Nice.
Stay back.
Alright. Does that block magic? Let's see.
Feeling chilly?
Oh, now you're for it. Ow. Alright. Interesting. I guess it hurts.
Kinda hurt.
Quite badly.
Feeling pretty weak.
Well, guess what? I have the best healing spell, which I might not survive be able to do it, but I'm going to do it. Actually, I don't need to, because I'd probably already cure enough health with cure anyway. Okay.
Keep it up.
There we go. Plenty of health. Right, I'm in a bit of a pickle here. You are rather annoying. Okay. It says you're immune to it. I'm going to use a summoner. Use your summoner.
Thanks for coming to help.
Forehead dog.
Get him! Stop it!
Ow.
What the?
Yeah, you are really a pain in the
Well,
ass.
that really sucked. It's your turn.
I got this.
No more messing around.
Go on.
Alright, I'm going to use this just before you use your best attack. You to heal us. Forehead power, go!
I'll
Thank
pay
you.
you back. Try me.
Oh, you can use your limit, nice. But we don't need that right now, so don't worry about it too much. Just need to get rid of these enemies because they are a bit fussy.
Go on.
Damn it, where'd you come from?
Anytime now. Call it wind.
Damn. They sure are annoying.
Steady.
So your arcane ward stays around quite a bit. They are resistant to physical attacks until powered with magic. Well, I have been using magic against them. So it's-
Hey!
Storm's coming.
That was close.
It says you were immune, which is confusing to me.
Let the winds caress you.
Now you're in for it.
Don't catch a cold. Wait, seriously? I'm here.
Shake it off.
I really don't know what's going on with these guys. I really don't know. It says the weakness is wind. Yeah, it's not really doing that much to them.
Stay back! Get him! One more shot!
And I have no idea where they come from when they do that.
What the?
Thought I had you covered. Any last words? You okay?
Right.
That'll do. All right. That's that. Try me. Don't overdo it.
Sure, however I can help. Everything's spinning.
Took you long enough.
Yeah, I have no idea what was up with those enemies. That seemed like the information, it didn't make sense. Like, it said that they were weak against magic, but it didn't really seem to do that much at all. Yeah, the weakness is wind, yeah, but it said they were immune against it. And it says that they are resistant to physical attacks until magic is used against them, but they are resistant to the thing that immune to the thing that they're weak against. So I am like, well, it doesn't make sense. I don't know how they can be immune to something that's what their weakness is. But I've already assessed you now, so I want to be able to steal those turbo weavers from you. That's what we will use that for. But neither do I, because it seems that it's conflicting information. It should imply that if you use wind against them, they should be pretty much buggered, but they're not apparently. They still are immune to it, and it's just all a bit odd. I found it all a bit odd, honestly. So that fight was hard only because of the information that was given to me seemed like it was just counterintuitive. It's like, hey, do this against them and they'll be weak against it, but actually, no, they're not. It's just like, okay, thanks for nothing then. So you said there were 5 in total, so that means there should be 2 more left, right?
You're dead.
Here goes.
Taking over. Take the lead.
Oh, I was just about to use your ability as well. Get the arcane ward up. But to save me using ethers again, I will take the MP off for the time being, and instead, because you get these enemies are a bit of an asshole, I will have the revival material on for the time being instead of the MP up, just in case it happens again, because I wasn't expecting to have to use it, honestly, except for when I was going onto a boss, but apparently these guys are dicks, so it might need to be useful to have. Plus it needs some experience anyway, so where's that bench actually? It's a good thing I unlocked that bench. We'll go and use the bench quickly. We'll be cheap. We'll be cheap and go and use the bench quickly. That's probably why it's there for. Why I bought the key to unlock it. Oh, my controller disconnected. Of course. Let me get my other controller. I forgot it was low on battery. Thank you. There we go. Nice and easy. Okay. So I did waste those potions unnecessarily, sort of, but the potions, I will get millions of them. Alright, let's go back this way then. Use the bench quickly. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Heal up. I like how I'm the only one who sits down. Like, you have to stand up and wait. You know? Close to get off me. Yeah, that is a nice detail.
Get back.
I can fight too, you know. Stay back! Get him! Needs more magic. Go on! That wasn't so bad.
They'll be over here for sure. No, I'm a little bit surprised that they're not in this area. Oh, there you are. Okay, so it is two of you. So this should be a little easier. We'll see what happens.
Let's go.
Let us through, or else.
Okay. So they set up shields
It's on
first.
you.
I'm coming!
You're immune to magic. Okay.
Try using it. Why don't you lead the way?
I got this.
What does that do? Alright, that did do an actual good amount of dead. Let's see if I can take it off you.
That's it!
Anytime now.
Failed. Okay. I do want to see if I can steal it off of him. Come on.
Here we go.
Oh, he was trying to use magic then. Clever.
That'll do.
Come on, give me it. Nope. Just use that on him.
Just a bit.
Steal. Damn you.
Get ready.
Come on. You're really picky about the item. Very well. Use it again.
More magic.
Block. Blocking. There we go.
Here we go. Shit.
Block. Try and steal. There we go. Nice.
Don't overdo it.
I'll show you what I can do.
Block. Now. Get him.
Feeling chilly? Another.
Nice.
Get him.
Right. It's blocked. And I want you to use a quick bread. There we go. Bang. Nice. Alright. No, thank you. Right. I understood it a bit more that time. That because there was two of them, it was easier to keep an eye on things a lot better. That I could see when they went underground. I could see a bit better when they were trying to attack and things. And I could see that you kind of have to like whittle their shield down. So even if it says they're immune, you kind of have to break it down, and then afterwards you can use magic on them, and that pressures them. I know I could have finished them off sooner, but like I said, I wanted to take that turbo ether off of it. I couldn't take it off the other guy before I wanted to defeat him, and I didn't want to have them both around just in case it got a bit dicey. But turbo ethers are handy to have. It's rare. And I would have liked to have got off the other guy, but like trying to deal with both of them, and he was in the opportunity to basically beat him at the time, so like where I wanted just to finish that one guy off because he was there and then to be defeated, and because I already tried stealing off of him. So it didn't work, but because there was one left, I thought I'll just edge my bets to see if I could steal off of him, and I did, so I'm happy about that. Also, we got that done now, so sweet. Oh, and there's something else that I missed. Is there something else? I'm not sure if I missed something, because it said something happened in that battle. Not sure what happened there. Oh yeah, how's your thing now? Oh nice, you got full proficiency, so good. That means I'm gonna give you your other weapon, and you can use that instead, which has more magic for sure. Sorcerer's Storm in it, that's pretty cool. An elegant staff treat with silver, perfect for those proficient in magic. Wow. Yeah, that's her then. There we are. And the magic is 164. That is something special. Too bad she dies. God damn it. Why do you have to be so good at magic and you're the only one who's good at magic and then you die later? Because, god damn. Because the world hates you. Well, the world doesn't. The world really respects you, cares for you, but that one bastard doesn't like you. Alright. Also, the reason I said no to fast travel back is because I just don't like the idea of fast traveling back just for that. I'd rather just make my way back itself. Plus, I might encounter enemies or more boxes, so there is that. Actually, I will be a bit cheeky. What I will do is I will save it and I will reload and see if the boxes come back, so I can hopefully get some Moogle medals on the way back. I won't be doing it constantly, but I'll be doing it just every so often. Let's just reload this game. But this will be the mission, the only mission I will do tonight, because it's now 3 o'clock. So once I get back and hand it in, then that will be that for tonight. Ta-da! More boxes. That really is a cheap way to get just spam those, it really is. I wonder if they thought about that and put a limit on, like, you can't get Moogle medals from or something if you do that. Yeah, I wanted to see if I could go back this way, didn't I?
Seriously?
I'm coming!
Oh, no, they all died from something.
Okay then.
Enough. See ya.
How does the arrow like the sword? It's got like gas is coming off of it.
Try this.
Eric, how are you nearly dead?
Just
Like seriously, how are you nearly dead?
go on!
Ow, what am I getting hurt by? Ow. What am I getting hurt by? Like seriously? Did I just not heal afterwards? I'm a little confused.
I'm feeling pretty
Why did you
weak.
heal?
I should probably patch myself up now.
What the hell was going on there? That was weird. See, look how much healing you do. It's crazy. Ah, right, I can't go back yet. At least I can't go back this way. Oh no, I can go back. Okay. Right, if I can go all the way to the church, and I'll make it to the church and finish there. If I can't go to the church, and I'll go back and hand in the quest.
The Sector 5 Undercity Specialty Meatballs. Would you like a bowl of marsh stew?
Yeah, what happened there? Like, did I just have really low health in the previous fight and I didn't notice? I mean, it's gotta be it, right? Yeah, I'm heading back to the church now, so maybe I can. Maybe. Yeah, Moogle Medal, nice. Aha, I can go to the church. Nice. And there's no music playing. I thought it might have played a low-key version of Aerith's theme, but no. No music at all. Aha. Thank you. Ah, chakra. They don't want me to use that chakra, do they, Niall? I thought it might have been something new, but I guess not. Alright, was that the only thing? I think there was another thing around it, wasn't there, that I wanted? You haven't seen it? I've used it with. I still use it with Tifa. You probably seen me use it. Oh, that reminds me. When we were fighting the Airbuster or the Air Duster, whatever it's called, I did use the chakra. Not chakra. Basically I used her ability to. Do you know where she gets stronger each time you use it, up to 2 times? I did use that too many times, mostly because I forgot what her best triangle finisher was, which is I can't remember what it's called now, but I kept forgetting what it was called, so I kept using it when I didn't need to because I was already in her third state. So I was That's one of the other mistakes I did do in that fight, but that's mostly just again because I didn't remember what her name of her moves were. But chakra is useful because it basically heals HP and cures poison, and the amount of damage I receive is restored the lower my HP is. So I don't think it restores HP instantly. I think it restores HP over time, similar to how regen is. But I don't think I have a need to use it on one of these characters right now. I think I'll probably keep it with something with Aerith. And I definitely want that healing magic still. But was there anything else here? I can't remember it. Was it? I think it was just that, right? Just a chakra. Don't think there was anything else. Yeah, I think that was it. I think it was just that. Why don't you think it's very useful then? Is it not very useful because it's a low? You have to when it's more useful when it's a higher level. You mean? Alright, so as I said, I would save it here, finish it here now that I did get the materia, so there is that. So that means that I am going to call it for tonight on that. Finish up what I need to do on the PC and then get into bed because it's quite late. Quite late indeed. In fact, should I do that from bed? It probably just would be fast to do it while I'm on the PC. Yeah, sure. So we will continue tomorrow, and I can get my synergy materia, which I think synergy isn't synergy the one where I can learn monster abilities, I think, or something similar to that effect. Oh, you got 16 SP now, so I'll do that next time as 2. So we'll do that to be sure. It's useful when you don't have MP. Oh yeah, does it not use MP then, does it? It's just an ability, isn't it? It doesn't use MP. Yeah, it's just an ability. I don't know, I've been used on Tifa, and I guess in a way I don't see its effectiveness right away, but that's because when I use it I don't focus on it, I go and do something else. Like, I use it quickly, then I switch to another character sort of thing. So I wouldn't see its, full, effect for too long. But anyway, like I said, that's done for now, so I will speak to you back on Discord. And I did end up playing for 2 hours in the end, so there is that. Alright.